Hi, this is a brief description on how I drive manual buses. There aren't a lot of manual buses still in Australia. Most buses on Australian roads have automatic transmissions. The majority of manual buses that are still in service are synchromesh transmissions. A synchromesh transmission is the same sort of transmission used in modern cars. This means the driver must depress the clutch and hold it down during the shifting of the gears. Tachometers have colour indicators to assist with driving efficiency. Driving in the green band consistently is the most fuel efficient section for engine optimization. When I upshift to higher gears, I wait for the needle to go beyond the green band before changing gears. If I was to drive for long periods in the yellow band, I would cause excessive wear on the engine, transmission, and this provides poor fuel efficiency when driving. The only times I allow the needle to be driven in the red band is when driving up a steep incline and trying to get the revs and speed up prior to a gear change. When driving a manual bus on the road, I ensure that first gear is selected to move off. The only time I select a higher gear from a standing start is if the bus is on a descending hill. On level ground, the bus can start off in higher gear like second quite easily. However, continuously starting in second gear forces the clutch to be released slower to avoid stalling. This extra strain on the clutch shortens the service life of the clutch. If the revs must be raised excessively when moving off to avoid the engine stalling, I recheck that the bus is in the appropriate gear. I also ensure I avoid driving with my left foot resting on the clutch. As soon as the bus is moving or the bus is in a stop position, I place my left foot on the floor to avoid riding the clutch. I use the full range of gears and only skip gears when required. For example, if the recommended gear is difficult to locate, I am sometimes required to skip to the next available gear. I don't force the gear shift into gear. If I am constantly forcing gears, this could lead to damage to the transmission and I could possibly sustain an injury. When downshifting a bus to a lower gear, I ensure the rev range is below the green band to allow for smoother changing of the gears. When driving around corners and roundabouts, I downshift to the third gear, which will be sufficient. If the speed is above 10 km an hour, the bus will be able to accelerate out of the corner or roundabout. If the speed of the bus is below 10 km an hour, second gear will be more appropriate. When needing to stop a bus, I downshift to third gear to slow down and stop. If the bus is moving, I keep it in gear until the bus has come to a complete stop and the handbrake has been applied.